Hello class! I'm your teacher Judian and I'm your science teacher for today. Please, you may stand up for our opening prayer.
Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here, ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen.
Amen. Good morning class!
Good morning, ma'am.
Wow, it's nice meeting you again. Okay, you may now take your seat.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
how's your day class?
It's good, ma'am.
Great! I'm glad that you are all okay today. Again, what is our daily agenda?
Checking attendance.
Yes, checking attendance. So once you call your name, say present. Let's start. Okay. First, Adele Ramos. Very good. Lauren Calma. Jomar De La Cruz.
Present, mom.
Junel Candela.
Ma'am, present.
Giancarlo Latosa.
Present,
Wow,
ma'am.
no one is absent for today. Now, may I know if you still remember our lesson yesterday? So what is our topic we discussed yesterday?
Weather disturbances.
Yes, it's weather disturbances. So this refers to a change in the condition of the atmosphere. And we have types of weather disturbances, right? So, give at least one. Yes, Angeline? A typhoon. Very good. What about others? Yes, Adele? Alright. Tornado and storm. Thank you. Jomar. Hurricane. And last, Giancarlo. Flooding and landslide. So those of your answer has negative effect. So can someone explain what is the effect of those disturbances for us?
We can starve, die, and destroy our homes.
Yes, very good. Since you already understand our last topic, let's proceed to our activity for today. As you can see on our board, we have a shuffle pictures here. And are you familiar in this game? Yes, very good. It is a puzzle game. So, all we need to do is to complete this puzzle to guess what is it. And to those who wants to answer, you may raise your hand. And you can point where I put the pieces of picture. That is clear? Okay, let's start. Our first picture is this. Who wants to try? Anyone? Yes, Adele? Here? Here. Very good. All right. Next. Next picture. Yes, Jomar? Very good. Here. And of course, this last picture is here. Finally, we're done to complete this puzzle. So class, can someone tell me what is in the picture? Yes, Clysa.
Moon!
Moon, great. So what do you notice about the moon shape every night? Yes, very good. Every night, the moon shape is changed. Sometimes the moon it look like a bright circle or like a bangka, or sometimes it's look like a plate, right? So class, all different shapes of the moon is what we call phases of the moon, and that will be our topic for today. So for today's lesson, we are going to discuss about the phases of the moon. Let's discuss first what is moon. So the moon is a satellite of the earth. It rotates on its own axis and it takes 29 and 1/2 days rotating around the earth. It does not have its own light because it can get only a light from the sun. One of the most important facts of the moon is that it has 8 different phases. Sounds interesting, right?
Yes, ma'am!
Let me tell you this. When you look at the night sky, the moon appears to vary in different shape every night. Some nights, the moon may cease like a bangka, or in the other nights may cease like a bright circle, and other nights may not be able to see the moon at all. The different appearance of the moon in a month is that what we call phases of the moon. Before we proceed to our proper lesson, will you explain how does the phases of the moon changes? Correct! The changes of the moonlight shapes appears when the moon revolves around the earth. Now that we have established the definition of phases of the moon, we are going to analyze and identify the diagram of the moon's phases and describe its appearance. The diagram shows the different positions of the moons around the earth with reference to the sun. Let's start here our first picture. Can you describe the first picture? Okay, Lauren? Good! The moon in this picture shows the total darkness and we cannot see it. If the moon is in between the earth and the sun, we can see total darkness because the moon that is facing us is not being lighted by the sun. And that is what we call new moon. So class, what you can say about new moon?
When the moon is all dark.
That idea is very nice. Very good. This is the second picture. What can you say about the appearance of this picture? Okay, Adele? That's great. The moon is less than one half illuminated by the sun, but less than 1/4 illuminated. After 1 or 2 days, we see the small edges of the moon lighted, and that is the waxing crescent moon. Waxing phase is when the moon seems to be glowing. Will you explain again what is waxing crescent moon? It is less than half light and it occurs when the moon illumination is increasing. Correct. Now, let's look at the next picture. Will you describe the appearance of the next picture? Amazing! The appearance that we see is half of the lighted side of the moon. So the moon that appears about a 1 week after new moon, you see a half lighted side of it. And this is what we call first quarter moon. Can someone explain what is first quarter moon again?
The right side of the moon appears bright and the left side appears
Good
dark.
job, class! Now, here is the fourth picture. This moon is more than 1/2 illuminated by the sun, but not completely illuminated. After a few days, we see more half of the moon lighted. Right? Okay, what do we call in this space? That was correct. This space is called waxing gibbous moon. Again, can someone explain this space?
When the moon is between quarter moon and the full moon.
Correct! Let's move to the next picture. What can you observe in this picture? Anyone? Yes, Christian? You are right. In this picture, we see that the whole sides of the moon facing the earth becomes lighted. After a week, the whole sides of the moon facing the earth becomes lighted. This happened when the earth is between in the sun and the moon. Do you have any idea what phase is this? Yes, John.
Full moon.
Very good. This phase is what we called a full moon. What can you say about the full moon again?
Full moon is when the entire portion of the moon is seen by the sky.
Alright, that's Great! Here is the next picture. For the sixth phase of the moon, what do you notice? Alright, the moon is more than one half illuminated by the sun but not completely illuminated. After a few days, the lighted part of the moon becomes less. And that is what we call waning gibbous moon. Waning phase is when the moon appears to be smaller every night. Again, what is waning gibbous moon?
It occurs when the moon's illumination is decreasing. It is between the quarter and full moon stages. More than half of the moon can be seen.
Correct, class! Very good. This is our next picture. What have you noticed in this picture? Yes, the appearance that we see is the half-lighted sides of the moon just like the first quarter moon. On the third week of the month, we see only half of the moon's face. Will you name this space? Anyone? No one? It's okay. This space is what we call last quarter moon, or it is also called third quarter. So, what can you say about this last quarter moon, class? Anyone? Yes? Junelle?
Last quarter moon is one half illuminated by the sun. The left half is bright and the right half is dark.
Very good. For our last space and picture is this. This moon can only see a small piece on the left side is being lighted. This space start, it is when the moon appears to be getting smaller each night. After this space is complete, the moon cycle will start over again with the new moon. And this is what we call waning crescent moon. Okay, class, after a week, we do not see the moon at all. This means that the moon will undergo its different phases again. So taking a look in all of this. What have you noticed about the moon?
I have noticed that the moon changes appearance in different phases and it changes when the moon revolves around the earth.
Very good. Again, how many phases of the moons have? Alright, we have 8 phases of the moon. And what are they? New moon,
Waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, last quarter, waning crescent.
good job, class! I see that you already understand our lesson for today. Again, class, as a recap, the phases of the moon are new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous moon, full moon, waning gibbous moon, last quarter, and waning crescent moons. And remember this, the moon seems to change in shape as it turns around the earth once. And the shapes of the moon we see depends on its positions of the sun and earth. And moon is very important for us, an individual, because if there will be no moon during night time, we can only see darkness, and we can see anything because there is no sense of light that can help us to see the things that surround us. And that is the end of our discussion. Okay, that's it. Now, for your group activity, I will group you into 2 groups, and I want to all of you to share your ideas on your classmate to what have you learned in our discussion. So, this activity is called Draw Me and See Difference. And this for our direction, Draw the following phases of the moon accordingly and state the differences of each moon. So you can draw here and you can put the names of every phases of the moon and the differences. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes to finish your activity. So, your timer starts now. Time's up. So, pass your work. Okay, group 1 and group 2. Very good, class. Give yourself an excellent clap. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay, very good. Now that we're done in our lesson, we will be having a quiz to ensure that you really understand our topic. Please bring one whole sheet of paper, and on a one whole sheet of paper, match the description with the corresponding moon phase and features. Write the correct letter of your answer at the space provided before the number. Choose the possible answer inside the box here. You can choose your answer here, okay? So, I will give you 10 minutes to finish your quiz. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so your timer starts now. Six to 10. Okay, time's up. Please pass your paper forward. Thank you. Wow, based on your answer, I saw that you really understand our topic for today. Keep it up, your good work, class. Alright, class. Before we end our session today, please bring out your notebook and write your assignment for tomorrow. And for the direction of your assignment is try to observe the shape of the moon every night for 2 weeks. Then, use a clay to make the moon shapes that you will see every night. And you put this on cardboard. After that, explain below what your observation is. Picture below is your example. And for your second assignment is advanced reading for our next topic. And that's it the end. And that is the end of our lesson for today. I hope you have learned a lot from it, class. Thank you for listening and goodbye. Bye!